Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of exactly where we left off last time. It is Zenless Zone Zero. If you watched the events in the last episode, we just launched our giant truck into a hollow, courtesy of Billy and some tanker trucker that was trying to apparently kill us. Go check that episode out if you haven't seen it. For those of you watching where you're watching right now, I do want to remind you that we do stream videos like these live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom Monday through Saturday. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and Twitter. We're consolidating that introduction portion to make it faster. So I'm going to take a sip of my smoothie here. In between episodes, while this sat here on this screen, I went out and made a strawberry, banana, mango, pomegranate smoothie with caffeine, because caffeine is wonderful. So I've got a box full of frozen fruits that, as I've had fruits that I was concerned I might not get eaten fresh before they were going bad, I processed them and bagged them and froze them, and then I had smoothie materials. So that was pretty cool. With that being said, I forgot to do the classic I got a smoothie trick, where I take a picture of my smoothie. So we're going to do that right here on the recording. Perfect. Also, it didn't all fit in my glass, so some of it went into the bottle for refilling as we record today. So this is Zenless Zone Zero, in case that wasn't clear from the Billy and the bell on the screen you're on right now. And this is literally following right after the events of the last episode, so definitely go check that out if you want to stay caught up. Otherwise, I'll push this cord out of my way, and we're going to get going. I don't know how long we're going to go. This is obviously not a live streamed episode, even though that announcement below me says that it is over there. Just kind of some intermediate content. We're trying to get closer to the rest of Anby's story, because we did the Anby event and did unlock her Silver Soldier, or her Soldier Zero version. So that is awesome. I was super excited about that. Did all that in the last episode. So if you missed that, want to see the polls for that, you certainly can. We didn't have much luck during the stream, but we got her in the end before Hard Pity. So that's pretty cool. Manager, are you right? My head.
My head. Billy, your arm is way too hard.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I turned too fast and you slammed into me. That oil tanker heading straight for us was terrifying. We only made it thanks to your quick thinking. And the vehicle isn't totaled.
That's good.
But we've fallen into a hollow now. What's our next move?
Well, this is one of the few times that Belle's been in a hollow as herself and not as her Bang Boo. Before falling into the hollow, I sent a message to Wise.
Just before we fell into the hollow, I sent a distress signal to Wise. He'll find a way to help us from the outside.
Nice.
That's great! It's a relief to hear that. Right. Manager, both of you have a special condition that means you can't be in the hollow for too long, right? Don't worry. There's anti-corruption serum in the truck that I helped buy, as well as some discarded hollow data piles from the city.
Billy, it looks like we have a way out.
Billy, that's our way out of the hollow. There must be a carrot in the Sons of Caledon's Bamboo, plus the new data from the data piles.
Oh, that's right! You're a proxy! You can calculate a path out of the hollow! All right, let's get to work installing the data piles! manager. I've got the data files.
Okay, installing 3 should be enough.
Let's take the motorcycle.
We've got Ethereal. Must have been drawn in by the data piles.
Don't worry, manager. I'll handle them.
Oh, wait. So we had a Bangbu with us, too?
Got one installed. Manager, let's go to the next location. More ethereals, and they seem tougher than the last ones. Manager, find someplace safe to take cover. Try this. Quit moving. It's my turn. Try this.
All right, just 1 data pile left.
Let's move. Don't worry, manager. I'll take care of these guys in no time. How are you holding up?
All good, I can manage. Huh? Did you hear that?
One will get their share.
Ooh. That's a big, corrupted feller.
Oh, it's a big guy.
Let's go back to the car and get out of here.
You can do it, manager. You're almost there.
I'm really not built for this level of activity.
Yes.
Fix this.
It's been a hot minute, little bro. Oh, so this is the Proxy I've heard so much about.
Come on, brother. You've gotten a bit rusty.
All right, here we go. It's time to shine.
Did you hear Belle casually, sneaking off? That's a lot of things to read, so we're not gonna read it.
All right, boys. Let's get to it.
Show me what you got, bro.
Will 10 rounds be enough?
Oh, you really must be feeling confident today.
Nah, it's just that I can't get a reimbursement on anything over 10.
Nice.
That was a close call, little bro. If we'd been a few seconds later, you would have been chomped to pieces by ethereals already.
Don't worry, big sis. I'm made out of tough enough stuff to hold out.
Brother, you have nowhere to run, but you've still got a mouth on you.
Lighter, you just don't know me well enough. My body is made out of enhanced materials now. Forget about ethereals. Even Nicole wouldn't dare hit me barehanded.
Seems that Nicole is pretty high up on the pecking order.
It seems that Nicole is pretty high up on the pecking order.
So, big sis, lighter, how did you end up here?
Oh, I got a strange call earlier from a young guy. He sounded terrified and said you fell into this hollow.
So it was the deputy manager.
Lucy thought it might be a trick, but the intel he gave about you was flawless. And he even laid out a rescue route.
Yes.
So this is the legendary Proxy, huh? Who'd have thought?
Thank you. It's all thanks to your timely assistance.
Thanks. You arrived just in time.
Suffering the effects of ether corruption.
Proxy! What's wrong?
Manager! Manager! Stay with me! Quick! We gotta get out of here! Hurry!
Sleepy time. Time passed after you lost consciousness in Blazewood.
I have to take some of the blame for this accident as well. We, the Sons of Caledon, must honor our guests with the finest funeral! Lighter, you will be carrying the coffin.
That's a heavy responsibility.
We'll need to keep the hearse driving steady. Piper!
Got it. I'll make sure it's as smooth enough.
Bernice! Of course, you'll be handling the cremation.
You got it! Just gotta burn everything that adds to smithereens!
Lucy! Lucy?
Can you all stop goofing around?
Don't be upset. It's not every day we get to have fun with the cremation ceremony.
You don't have fun at our guest expense! Bernice! Put away the flamethrower, now! You guys are driving me nuts!
Belle, how are you feeling? Are you hurt?
Sorry. We got a little carried away. Welcome to the Outer Ring. May you rise from the ashes.
After a short while.
Fathan! Who would have thought you'd both end up here all because of an accident? Must have scared you back then, huh? Relax! You two and Billy are thick as thieves, so that makes us friends.
Yeah. Right, we've been in the same boat for a long time.
Ah, yeah, right. We've been partners in crime for a while now.
Time for a formal introduction. We're the Sons of Caledon, a biker gang from the Outer Ring. I'm the current boss, Caesar. Billy should have already told you why we invited you. The Sons of Caledon need a favor from you. As for Perlman, his airship crashed here in the Outer Ring during landing. He's lucky to be alive, but he's badly injured and hasn't woken up yet.
I thought he woke up while they were messing with him. Perlman is in your hands?
What? You mean you have Perlman?
Yeah. Wait, didn't Lucy tell you? Don't worry. We'll make sure he heals up. And once he's awake, we'll hand him over to you.
Wait. Caesar, are you stupid? Negotiations haven't even started, and you already handed over such an important bargaining chip?
Negotiations? Bargaining chip? Lucy, again with the pettiness. This kind of manipulation and leveraging? That's not very overlordy.
Easy for you to say. I worked my butt off to keep this info under wraps just for today. If we can't strike a deal with Fathan, where do you expect me to find a reliable proxy for the Tour de Inferno?
I don't even know what the Tour de Inferno is, and I want to participate.
The Tour d'Inferno is our business. I never planned to count on anyone else. Don't worry, Proxy. You coming to the Outer Ring is a sign of respect. Even if you don't agree to help us, I won't go back on my word about Perlman.
Caesar, we appreciate your kindness. But as they say, no work, no reward.
Why is this right?
Wise is right. Actually, we only came today hoping to get a bit of information on Perlman. We could never have expected what you're offering. Since you've been so honest with us, we'll do everything we can to help you.
Yay.
Straight to the point! I like it! Can you relax a little now, Lucy?
Thanks, Phaethon. Your willingness to help will be huge for us.
What is the Tour de Inferno?
So, you need a proxy for this Tour d'Inferno you mentioned, right?
D'Inferno?
What is it?
The Tour d'Inferno is the biggest event in the old oil field. Only the strongest squads of bikers can compete. It's a test in the hollows to find out who's the best.
Caesar, there's no way they'll get it when you put it like that. Let me explain. Simply put, the Tour d'Inferno is an off-road motorbike race that crosses through a hollow. Only 2 teams compete, and the rules are simple. The first team to cross the hollow, reach the finish point at Cinderglow Lake, and throw a spark stone into the lake, wins.
What's the purpose of such a dangerous race?
What's the purpose of such a dangerous race?
That's not what the text says.
The purpose of the Tour d'Inferno is to regularly ensure the safety of our oil resources. After all, oil is the lifeblood of the old oil field.
Makes sense. It's kind of in the name.
Naturally, for us biker gangs, the Tour d'Inferno also serves another purpose. The winner of the race becomes overlord of the old oil field motor league.
That's right, Phaethon. The Overlord is recognized as the top dog of the Motor League. The current Overlord's faction is called the Vanquishers, and their boss held the title for years. I've been itching to challenge him for a while now.
It's all quite passionate.
I see. Lofty aspirations. Oh, Caesar, if all you think about is shallow stuff like that, it won't be long before the sons of Caledon are mine. People are gunning for the Overlord spot for more than just becoming the top dog. We're not some school kids hooked on fighting manga. The future of the oil industry in the old oil field relies on the support of the Motor League, in every sense of the word. And as the leader of the Motor League, the Overlord is in charge of assigning transport routes. That means they hold real, tangible power. For the past 6 months, the Vanquishers have only given us the worst routes. They're definitely messing with us behind our backs. But when I went to confront them, that smug second-in-command Lucius just said the Overlord isn't in the old oil field right now, and the routes are decided at random.
Lucius is the one that orchestrated the truck colliding in with the Sons of Caledon's truck.
Speaking of the Overlord, he hasn't been seen for half a year. Who knows what he's been doing? But Lucy, what are you afraid of? Even if the routes aren't great, with our skills, it's nothing we can't handle. Besides, you're just mad because there's nowhere to buy makeup and snacks on these routes.
Shut up, Caesar! Didn't we agree you wouldn't criticize me in front of guests?
What? You call that criticism? It's the truth. And you're the one who's always calling me an idiot. You think I don't have any self-respect?
You ruin one's plans each time you open your mouth and expect me to praise you?
Yeah. Lady Lucy Montefiore, I ruined your plans. Are you forgetting who's the one who was so excited about meeting the legendary Proxies that she couldn't sleep all night?
Enough, Caesar! I challenge you to a duel! Today's the day for the Sons of Caledon to change hands!
Bring it on! Then we'll see who's scared. Lighter! Come here and be the judge!
Imagine that Belle and Wise, or Belle at least, is just standing there like, what's going on? Are they going to be okay?
Are they gonna be okay?
It's fine, Proxy. Don't worry. This is a 2 or 3 times a day kind of thing. Yeah, it's no big deal. Just don't get roped into being the referee, or you might end up on the wrong side of both of them. Anyway, Proxies, it's great to have your help with the Tour de Inferno. Let's give it our best shot.
It's getting late, Proxy. Why don't we camp out here for tonight? The gas station here is closed, but it's totally safe here as it's not far from the town. So, about Perlman. Oh, you mean that fugitive, right? Just like Caesar said, his airship crashed in the Outer Ring and we found him. We were about to hand him over to public security for a reward, but before he passed out, he kept yelling something like, "Someone else is behind all this, and I've got proof," so we kept him. As we suspected, Perlman knows something. Oh, your expression tells me that what he said must be important to you. Good to know. Relax, only we know that he's with us, and we've stashed him in a secure spot for treatment. What about Caesar and Lucy? Well, they're going to be fighting for a bit longer, I'm afraid. But don't worry about it. They usually duke it out far away, so they won't disrupt your sleep. That's not what I'm saying at all. I hope they patch things up soon. Yeah, they fight and make up in a flash, even quicker than Steel Tusk's engine eats gas. Alright, let's save the chit-chat for tomorrow, and catch some Z's today. Like 3 of them, like Zenless Zone Zero. You must be beat. Young guns need to get enough sleep to grow up healthy. After a long day, we took the Sons of Caledon's generous offer and stayed overnight in Blazewood. The next morning... Mocktails mixer's eyes. Snacks are real nice. It's gotta be the alarm for everybody as Brunus just dancing around through the encampment. I'm surprised at how well I slept in a new place. Must have been exhausted yesterday. Now my eyes feel way better after a good night's rest. Wonder if Wise slept well. It took him a week to get used to a new pillow last time. Hey, I see a box. Hello, can I help you? We've obviously got to explore a bit. Hey, look. A big hollow. I got a box. I found a box. It is a box. Nope, 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 no! Where are you taking me? Take me back. That intro is never going away. Old Demir. I don't specifically want to talk to a bunch of people. I see another truck. It looks angry. Angry truck.
Morning. Did you sleep well? You were exhausted yesterday, right? As soon as your head hit the pillow, you were out like a light.
Hey Billy, where's Wise?
Billy, where's Wise? I haven't seen him.
Oh, I just took him back to your store. The other manager and Caesar decided that they're gonna move some of the equipment into your car and set up a mobile proxy workshop.
Cool. Move the HDD here?
You mean moving the HDD equipment out here?
Right! The other manager said working in the city would make communication difficult. Plus, smart devices are few and far between in the Outer Ring, and long-range data transmission could slow us down.
And also probably be expensive.
Oh, morning, Proxy. You're awake. Billy's right. You'll be more efficient working from here in the Outer Ring. Don't worry. We'll take care of the power and network connection. Even in the Outer Ring, you'll be, walking on thin ice.
Suddenly feeling nervous about the work environment. Did she mean to say like a fish in water? That doesn't make sense either.
She probably meant we'll take to it like a fish to water.
That phrasing worked better. Oh.
By the way, before the equipment arrives, let me take you to Blazewood and introduce you to the townsfolk. Lucy said you might not be used to roughing it with us, so I got the mayor to prepare a place for you.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
It's no problem. After we get back from town, go talk to Lucy and the others. I heard from your brother that you need to collect some holo data before the race. Lucy and the gang are also preparing for the Tour d'Inferno. You should be able to help each other out.
Cool. Oh. Guess we're going down. And right back up again. Okay, I know this isn't where we're supposed to go, but I just wanted to go. Hi. Casa?
Casa! I brought the Proxy to say hi.
Oh, Caesar. So this is the Proxy from the city? Guess folks from New Eridu start working young, just like us.
Caesar? Who is this young lady?
Caesar, who's this young lady?
Young lady? You city folks talk funny. I'm Casa, the mayor of Blazewood. The Sons of Caledon have taken good care of our town. So if you need anything, just let me know. You can stay in the house behind me tonight. Sorry, it's still got some stuff that hasn't been moved out, but I'll get someone to clean it up.
Hey, Casa. I noticed a lot of people in town making these woven items.
We don't have a choice. The pipeline to town still isn't fixed. Without a gas station, all we can do is make handicrafts to earn a living.
Can we fix the pipeline for you? That'd be fun.
Luckily, we got a big order recently. And with the Tour d'Inferno coming up, the sunflints are selling like hotcakes.
Sunflint?
What's a sunflint?
Oh, it's a kind of handicraft woven from straw. During the Tour d'Inferno, almost every house in the old oil field hangs them up.
Cool. Craft made from straw in Blazewood. For residents of the old oil field district, it's an important decoration for the Tour d'Inferno. The center of the ring bears a unique image. It likely holds some significance. It looks like somebody falling on their head. Pattern looks like a face. Oh, was it supposed to look like a face too? Looks like an upside down person to me.
This pattern looks like an upside down person.
Wow, Proxy! You're pretty smart. The upside-down figure is the first overlord of the Motor League. The elders in the Outer Ring also say this design is the face of the god of sun and fire, guiding the hero to ignite Cinder Lake and return safely from the Hollow.
There must be a story behind this special pattern.
Such a unique pattern must have a story behind it, right?
Yup! Actually, this pattern represents the legend of the first Overlord's Tour d'Inferno. Though the old oil field can still produce oil, did you know the core oil field was swallowed up by a hollow decades ago?
Isn't oil susceptible to ether corruption?
Wait, isn't oil susceptible to ether corruption?
Mm-hmm. After the disaster, etheric matter seeped through the underground facilities and oil pumps, ruining the shallow oil reserves.
Ooh.
But luckily, Luckily, the collapse of the only deep drilling facility formed a unique natural gas vent. The burning gas kept the etheric matter from spreading further down.
So the natural gas vent is Cinderglow Lake.
So the natural gas vent is Cinderglow Lake?
The appearance of Cinder Lake saved everyone's livelihoods in the old oil field. But even with Cinder Lake, we can't rest easy. Natural gas and etheric matter burning together can easily turn into ether crystals building up around the lake. If left unchecked, more and more crystals will build up and eventually block the vent, extinguishing the lake. If that happens, the underground oil will be doomed.
There was a time when Cinder Lake nearly went out. In order to save it, a young man and his friends risked their lives to enter the hollow and blast open an ether crystal using a special spark stone, just like the one in my hand.
Proof of entry for the Tour de Inferno, filled with special catalytic fuel. After throwing it into the Cinder Lake, it can react with the natural gases and ether compounds to detonate an explosion, clearing ether crystals away.
But the hollow was treacherous, and they didn't even have a carrot with them. By the time they reached Cinder Lake, it was almost completely covered with crystals. Out of desperation, the young man rode his bike into the only spot that was still burning in Cinder Lake and managed to ignite it.
So in memory of his sacrifice.
So, everyone makes sun flints in memory of his sacrifice.
Oh, Proxy. I never said the first Overlord died there.
It's normal for the Proxy to think that way. After all, everyone who went to Cinder Lake with him thought he was dead, but a day later, he miraculously emerged from the hollow alive. Folks say the god of the sun and fire was moved by his bravery, allowing him to be reborn from the flames. Since then, the residents have drawn his face in the image of him diving into Cinder Lake on their sunflints. There's even a line from a folk song that goes, "Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly."
Glad it has the happy ending.
Glad the story has a happy ending.
Right? If it ended tragically, the Tour d'Inferno wouldn't be so epic! Of course, the first Overlord did more than that. After he returned, he gathered all the biker gangs in the old oil field and formed the Motor League. He also made the rule that the Tour d'Inferno would be held every few years to prevent a similar crisis at Cinder Lake.
Yeah, that's why the Tour d'Inferno continues to this day. It's still a feat only the strongest bikers can accomplish, but for us residents, it's become more of a festival.
Looks like we lost track of time chatting about the Tour de Inferno. It's useful to a Proxy's work. I'm glad she thinks so. I need to talk to Casa about powering your equipment, Proxy. Why don't you head back to the gas station and meet Lucy and the others? Can't use batteries. We can run a wire from town. I want to explore some more because tumbleweed. I can push the tumbleweed around. That's awesome. Tumbleweed. 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 I hope I can take you back up the lift with me. Maybe the little one will be better. Hey, sage in a barrel. Bonk. Don't look surprised. Trash cans are a necessity everywhere. Didn't expect to bump into you again. Of course, I'm everywhere. Or what would the world become? It terrifies me to imagine that. You know what I want from you, right? Exactly what new Eridu scraps the outer ring uncovers. I'm talking treasures hiding in plain sight. Those rare commemorative coins. You're a pro searching for them, right? Hand them over and I'll grant what you want in return. I don't have any coins right now. Okay, let's go see if I can take my tumbleweed with me. Okay. Open the doors. Open. Yes! Tumbleweed.
Proxy, you made it.
Proxy, didn't Caesar say you were just going to meet the mayor? What took you so long?
We talked about the Tour de Inferno.
We saw the sunflints in Blazewood and ended up hearing the legend of the Tour d'Inferno.
So that's why Caesar was so pumped up. After all, that's her favorite story. She even said her dream is to become a hero, just like the first Overlord.
If she really wants to be like the first Overlord, she better forget those childish fairy tales fast.
You're not a fan of this legend, Lucy?
You're not a fan of this legend, Lucy?
It's not that I dislike it, but come on, we're all grown-ups here. We should look at things realistically, don't you think? I mean, the Tour d'Inferno only happened a few decades ago. How come it's turned into this huge legend? But using an act of God to spread his story far and wide? The first Overlord must have been pretty smart.
Lucy, Caesar said this kind of old person talk will give you wrinkles.
Nonsense! Don't listen to her lies! I use exfoliating face masks every day. No way I'll get wrinkles. Proxy, you can see it too, right? The Tour d'Inferno is less about heroics and more about the first Overlord securing control of the old oil field.
Your thinking is like a city entrepreneur.
That's a very realistic take. It sounds like something a new Eridu entrepreneur would say.
Entrepreneur.
Wow, Proxy, you're so smart. Lucy is actually from New Eridu.
You gave up city life?
So you're from the city? What made you give up that life?
And see, we've had a little bit of a sequence break with some of the events that we participated in previously. Particularly the one where we unlocked Nicole's outfit. Because there was some events that led us to interact with Lucy and learn some details about her. But this is probably more to that story.
It's because I never wanted that kind of life where everything is already laid out for you. Plus, my dad only cares about profits and business.
Exactly. It's different in the Outer Ring, especially in the old oil field. The Motor League is all about freedom and justice.
I gotta drink my smoothie faster. It's starting to melt. Or, I guess, continuing to melt, because as soon as I pulled the ice and stuff out of the freezer, it would have started to melt. I love smoothies. I had a lot of smoothies in college. It helped that my unlimited cafeteria pass gave me 2 meals-to-go meals a day, and you could use them at the smoothie shop on campus to get a smoothie, and it was awesome. So I had lots of smoothies. And then you could still go to the campus, to the cafeteria if you wanted to, and eat regular food.
That's what they say, but to survive, you can't forget about profits in business. Take the Sons of Caledon, for example. Employees need paychecks, vehicles need maintenance, and we need supplies that the city won't sell us. Which means we need connections and money. Proxy, I wasn't just making it up when I said the Overlord's faction is targeting us. The Sons of Caledon have had better rep than the Vanquishers these past few years. So, of course, they're jealous. But the recent bad routes we've been getting have hurt our income, and recruiting new members has been an issue. So, for the future survival of the Sons of Caledon, we have to take the Overlord's title.
It's good to have you around.
It's good to have someone like you helping with the preparations for the Tour d'Inferno.
I I knew someone as sharp as Phaethon would get it. Brute strength and passion alone won't get you far. Just watch. It won't be long before I beat Caesar and take the Sons of Caledon from her.
Lucy, you wouldn't admit it earlier, but it turns out you lost last night.
No, I didn't lose. It was just a momentary truce. After all, prepping for the Turd Inferno is what's most important now. I can put becoming the boss on the back burner. Proxy, let's talk business. The other Phaethon mentioned this morning that the lack of hollow data in the Outer Ring is affecting your ability to perform in the Hollows. So for now, we'll be going into the Hollows with you to gather data.
Oh, I also need your help with something. The vehicles for the Tour d'Inferno need some modifications. We need to get a hold of the necessary parts.
At the same moment.
Belle, I'm back.
Good job, Wise.
Good job, Wise. Come on, I'll help you set up the HDD.
No need. I just tested the voltage and network speed here. The HDD is working fine. Fairy and Eos are pretty excited to be in the Outer Ring, but it's a new environment, so it'll take some getting used to.
Well, let's warm up.
Let's warm up for the Tour d'Inferno with the work we've got on hand.
All right, Belle. If you're ready, let's get going.
Now we've got two things to do in the Hollow. Collecting hollow data and buying vehicle parts. Caesar and her crew said it doesn't matter which task we handle first. I'm leaving the call to you, Belle. Let's get moving when you're set. If you're curious about the commission or the Sons of Caledon, talk to Bernice? Bernice? I've heard her called Bernice, but I always thought it was Bernice because of her song. Bernice? Lighter and Piper. I'll just go say hi to everyone. There's tumbleweeds up here. Hey, is this my big tumbleweed I brought from down below? I hope so. That'd be super cool. Is this diner closing down? This... Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. I'm gonna put my tumbleweed up here for safekeeping. Hi. There you are, Proxy. Come and take a seat. How about a Bernice special? Bernice special? Yep, I'm the bartender for the Sons of Caledon. Whether it's for people or vehicles, I personally mix everything they drink. Please don't get them mixed up. Steel Tusk is impressive. It can gulp down 200 liters of Bernice special in one go. People and vehicles are different. Not so different. Both vehicles and their drivers need to stay fueled up, don't you think? This one's made just for you. Drink up and you'll be full of energy and ready to go. It'd be rude not to drink it. Glug, glug. So, good, right? This is so spicy. Chili, mustard, and turmeric powder. Caesar said you're a guest from the city, so she told me to give you a proper welcome. And give you a taste of our style. Caesar said the same thing when Lucy came. I went through a lot of recipes, and this was the one Caesar liked the most. Oh, wait. No, when Lucy showed up, Caesar said, let's give her a taste of our tough style. So I'm collateral damage. Oops. Sorry. Let me make a fresh one of our top-rated drink. This one's inspired by Nitro Fuel. You know Nitro Fuel, right? It's that energy drink from your city that all the drivers are crazy about. Want another drink and a little chat? Sure, why not? How about your flamethrower? What do you think? They look great, right? Took a long time to finish the modifications. The one on the left is named Shaker, and the one on the right is named Mixer. With just a light press, the carefully mixed fuel will ignite into a bright flame. I got the core parts in the black market at Badger's Respite. Big Daddy reckoned they were military devices back from old Eridu's fall. They're a bit dated, but they work like a charm. The only downside is, its firepower is a bit too fiery. Lucy won't let me cook until I can handle it with precision. Yeah, do you guys have a fixed place to stay? Like a house on the surface? Well, I think many people choose the biker life simply because they hate being tied down. With wheels and pals, you're free to roam. Outer Ring's a massive playground, you know? But of course, our company's got a few cargo stops with campgrounds. They've got everything you'd need, and you can park your ride there as long as you need. I don't have anything else. Catch you later, then. If you ever need a drink, a snooze inducer, or keep you all up all nighter, just hit me up. Don't try them both all at once, though. It's a snooze you all nighter. Or a keep you up inducer. Hey, Lighter and Piper. Hello, Proxy. Didn't realize you can't stay inside the hollow for long. It's like being a professional fighter who faints at the sight of blood. No wonder I feel a connection with you. Faint at the sight of blood? You? Well, the Outer Ring is a place full of possibilities, perhaps. Perhaps? Is there anything else you want to know? I should learn more about Lighter. How long have you been with the Sons of Caledon? Not too long. I've got less experience than Lucy. Why did you join? That's simple. Big Daddy made me an offer I couldn't refuse. There's more money to be made in the Outer Ring than you might think. Sometimes just bending the knee or lowering your head is enough. But unfortunately, my knees and my neck aren't as flexible as I'd like them to be. Tools for collecting holodata. It's those data piles that you and Billy used in the hollow before. They're all outdated. The ether companies in the city are super cautious in their dealings, so you'll just have to make do with these. Are they worried about Outer Ring stealing their technology? No. Even with the latest equipment, it's difficult for ether technology in the Outer Ring to advance. The industry is just too complex and vast, especially with something as crucial as the Rosetta data being in the city. Fortunately, old oil field still has oil reserves, and that's why the Outer Ring doesn't rely on anyone else for energy. Those big companies aren't too thrilled about that, though. I don't have any more. See you later, Proxy. I'm gonna get ready to go into the hollow. Piper! Hey there, Proxy. Don't be nervous. This little old trucker's got no tasks for you, so carry on. Call me if you need help. Oh, such a diligent kid. Puts little old me to shame. Wait, you're clearly younger than me, right? What a sweet talker. Let me let you in on a secret. This little old trucker standing here in front of you is actually one of the most experienced drivers here. They say in the city that all you need for driver's license in the Outer Ring is a piece of paper and an iguana's paw print. Paper's easy to find, but an iguana's paw print? That'll take months. Really? I'm not buying it. I'm just kidding. But seriously, we start driving young out here compared to the city. Little old me will be taking care of the campground during the Tour de Inferno, so just swing by if you need anything. I'll chat more with Piper. Yep, please do. What's your role within the Sons of Caledon? Oh well, little old me's a heavy-duty trucker. Back in the day, when we were short on hands, this trucker ran half the long haul and urgent trips solo. But nowadays, the young guns are taking over. Maybe little old me's enough to just drink tea and look after Steel Tusk. Steel Tusk? The largest truck we have here. Yeah, I'm talking about the beast parked at the center. It can haul all your proxy gear with ease. Steel Tusk is a beauty and super reliable. She's been with us through thick and thin. It's a shame we don't have another pal of the same model. If we had cashed in on Perlman's bounty, we might have earned enough money to find a buddy for Steel Tusk. Aren't you participating in the Tour de Inferno? Team needs 3 members, a tradition from the First Overlord, which is the same as our 3-member team that we take into the Hollows. This is to keep the lineup balanced, or something. Anyway, little old me wouldn't know the details. Besides, this trucker's used to handling those big rigs. Motorcycles aren't exactly my thing. Actually, Big Daddy intended to have this old trucker help take care of the business here. But Casa said the gas station ran dry, so Big Daddy put little old me in charge of shipping oil instead. Catch you later, Proxy. If you need any info, feel free to come find me. I'm glad we talked to them. It was good. I want to go see if Caesar and or Lucy are around somewhere. Tumbleweed, 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 tumbleweed. Oh no, I got it stuck under the truck. Bertus, go rescue my tumbleweed. Is my other one still up here? It is. Of course, we haven't gone through a loading zone, so I'm sure it won't stay up there, but let's put another one up there. It might need a friend. Go! There you go. I get you a little friend. Little tumbleweed friend. Okay, let's go down here and see if Caesar or Lucy are down here. So we talked to someone here. I'm supposed to be staying in the house. Did you hear the news? The nitro fuel contains actual fuel. So that's why it tastes different. You can't drink fuel. Ugh, how did you ever graduate from school? That was a piece of cake. I remember the day I graduated. All my teachers were really happy. She got kicked out, so they didn't have to deal with her. Thought she said I was staying in the house behind her, and this is the only house. Either that one or this one. Maybe I can't go in there until something's actually going on. Okay. Is that a capybara? Children won't grow tall if they keep eating those things. Her name was Lola. She was a... I need to stay off the internet. Hey, Wise. You've got a tumbleweed. I'm gonna take it over here and give it some friends. No, not under the truck. Although, maybe that one's lonely. Bunk. Now here's the real question. How difficult do you think it was to program that rolling tumbleweed? I mean, obviously we had the ball earlier, but both the ball and the tumbleweeds, they're very kind of different entities. We put these under the truck so the other one has a friend. A couple of friends. There you go. Okay, let's go. I think we'll install first. And then I'll use the trial characters to start with. And then on the next one, I'll use my own.
The Sons of Caledon are here, as expected.
Let's
move. Stick to the plan.
Not long after, somewhere inside the hollow.
Belle, Sons of Caledon, can you hear me? Our mission is to collect hollow data. Belle, you should be familiar with the process.
Like that time with Billy.
Got it. It's just like that time with Billy.
Don't worry, Proxy. Unlike Billy, we won't let the Ethereals chase you around.
I don't believe that later. Go away. Why do you call Billy brother?
Speaking of which, I've been curious for a while now. Lighter always calls Billy brother. What's the story there?
Oh, that's because every biker gang in the old oil field has champions. Lighter and Billy are our champions. The first Overlord established that any gang joining the League must act with honor. Normally, the Overlord mediates disputes, but if he's not around or an agreement can't be reached, they settle it with a duel. That's where the champions come in.
The boss is right. Champions bear the honor or humiliation of the entire gang. We also serve as the leader's bodyguards. However, considering the boss's strength, she really doesn't need protecting.
What did Big Daddy say again? A ruler doesn't need to be the strongest or the smartest. Just someone who can unite the masses. But in the Sons of Caledon, I just so happen to be the best fighter.
How can you say that? Lighter doesn't have enough to do, and it's all because you can't control your temper and get into fights yourself. I even had to find other tasks for him to do.
Proxy, to be honest, for the longest time, I thought Lighter was here just to do odd jobs.
Well, Lucy sure knows how to get the most out of the money she spent.
Good work!
Master, you have reached the data collection area.
Great! It's just up ahead.
I found a box.
Data pile 1 initializing.
Relax, I'll leave some for you.
Ready! Not even close!
Fatality. That's slick. This one's taking a lot longer.
Activation complete.
Let me save the box.
Next installation
Yay.
location has been marked.
Yay.
Lucky it's not too far this time.
Cool. Grab that data pile and let's move.
Right away, Your Highness.
Thought they were just gonna keep charging. Ooh, boxes. Can't break the boxes. Rip.
Data pile 2 initializing.
Looks like I win this time.
That was easy.
Activation complete.
We just need to install one more and it's done.
I see a box.
The installation location has been selected for you.
It'd be a lot more perfect if it were closer to us.
I mean, it's right here.
Data pile 3 initializing.
Watch out, more ethereals incoming.
Gotcha now! Get him! I'm here. I'm unstoppable!
Watch and learn!
This one's a real crowd pleaser.
The brave fear nothing.
Only champions make history.
Halt! Not one step further!
Activation complete.
Nice. On to the next.
Warning. Biosignals detected near data pile 2.
Let's go, Wise.
Yeah!
Data pile set up here is gone. There was a biosignal here not long ago. The signs on the ground show the data pile was ripped out by force, like someone stole it. Couldn't have gone too far, so let's have a look around. Roadside debris. Oh, I have to investigate it. This is where we came from. The clutter on the ground hasn't changed. The culprit couldn't have slipped through here. Okay, so back up the hill. There was a barricade here before. Looks like someone bulldozed right through it. Must be the data pile thieves.
Is this a hidden fissure?
Now we zoom in.
Biosignals detected nearby.
Hurry up!
There they are!
Gotta save the truck first.
Lighter, do you know those people?
Don't think so. But judging by their get-ups, they're in the biker gang too.
Home run!
The brave fear nothing.
Hold it right there! I've caught you red-handed, you bunch of filthy thieves!
Hey, little girl, watch your mouth. Who you calling a thief?
You, obviously. The data piles you're holding are the property of the Sons of Caledon. We put them there ourselves. Which biker gang are you running with? You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Who we are is none of your business. You say these are yours, but can you prove it?
Of course, these data piles come with receipts. All I'll have to do is just compare them with the registration numbers.
You're that Lucy something from the city, aren't you? Yeah, we've heard about the loudmouth strategist of the Sons of Caledon. It's clear you certainly know how to talk a big game, but we're not buying it. Look at these piles. There's no number on them at all.
Huh? The numbers on the data piles are gone?
You see, these data piles were just abandoned in the hollow. Unclaimed equipment. According to the League's rules, it's finders keepers. To think the Sons of Caledon would try to snatch our stuff using such a feeble lie. That's hilarious.
At first, I thought you were just small-time crooks, but you've clearly come prepared.
Psst. Lucy, what are you talking about?
To grind off numbers engraved on a metal surface in such a short time, you'd need a specialized grinder. Since they've even gone to the lengths of preparing that kind of equipment, they must have planned for this well in advance.
Ah, I see. Since Lucy doesn't want me meddling, I'll leave this to you later.
Got it, boss. Looks like it's my time to shine. Listen up. I may not know the reason, but it looks like you're looking for a duel.
Since we're all bikers, this is the only fair way to solve a conflict. Ryder, they say you haven't lost a single duel since becoming a champion of the Sons of Caledon. It's time to remind you of the humiliation of defeat. I don't think you'll be forgetting the Ember Arena anytime soon. Yes, it was tough going for you for a while, huh? Taste of pain must still be fresh in your memory. To be straight with you, our champion's from there too, but while you were twiddling your thumbs, he built up a 20-fight winning streak.
Wait, it can't be.
Bet you're shaking in your boots, Lyda. That's right. You know just who we're talking about.
Sorry. What's his name again?
Ryder! You smug jerk! It's me, Bellum! You ended my 21 streak! You cocky bastard! Just because you're handsome, skilled, happier, and handsome! You think you can just forget my name?
Wait, did he just say you're handsome twice?
Bellum, huh? That's cool. I'll remember you.
Don't give me that crap! You've already said that 3 times! Enough talking. I'll be things today. Right here, right now!
Lighter, it sounds like you're tougher than Bellum. But all that stuff about you losing before, is that true?
Of course it's true. I mean, winning isn't everything in that kind of place.
Hey, Ryder! You'd better take this seriously. Don't try to find excuses when you lose.
I pledge my honor!
Next down!
Come on, face me head on!
Take this!
Man, stop yelling my name like that.
Weird. I lost.
Get destroyed.
Bellum lost? What should we do now? We were told that...
Don't do anything. Leave the data piles to the Sons of Caledon. I'll take responsibility for this.
Okay. Understood, Bellum.
Ryder, I came here to face you. Now that we fought, according to League rules, I concede defeat. I just didn't expect that after all these years, I still couldn't beat you, reclaim my honor.
No, you're wrong. You never needed to reclaim any honor in the first place. I didn't mean to forget your name, it's just that everything in the underground fighting scene means nothing to me.
What?
Hurting an opponent for money, taking a dive for money. That life has nothing to do with honor. Only those with no choice step into the ring. You were no different back then. You've got the skills to leave that place behind and become a biker gang's champion. Why leave your heart in that dark, cramped hellhole?
Ladder, you mean?
Be grateful for the Outer Ring. It doesn't care about your past or where you come from. If you've got the skills, you rewrite your fate. If you just want to test your mettle against me, say the word. I'm down anytime. After all, I've got a rival that I've been itching to challenge for a while now.
I will. Ladder, thank you.
No problem, Bellum.
Bella.
Lighter! You never intended on remembering my name. You're just messing with me again.
Wait, aside from the name thing, I meant everything I said.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
Yes. That was fun. Epilogue. I'm confused. Why did it, let's see, what was that specifically called? Oh. One, what did we miss on this? Oh, there's a mini cargo truck there somewhere that we missed.
I'm at your disposal.
Number 0, Ambi. Captain of Silver Squad. It's been a while.
Well, this is gonna throw off the sequence a little bit.
We've arrived at the coordinates Ray provided. She's so kind. Yeah. Ether vision activate. Adjusting for wind. Can't catch me.
So when we ran through this before, which is totally why we missed the cargo truck, I was kind of heavily focused on
Suspicious ether fluctuations over there.
doing the job. There's people down there. And so I wasn't really...
Ether vision activate.
There it is. I found the truck.
Recalibrating.
I do enjoy the incredibly long range
Move behind me.
attack that she has.
Stay focused.
Copy. Ether vision activate. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
Roger that. Off balance.
Show no mercy. Press the advantage. Recalibrating.
There's the truck. Saved it. Take those two.
Yeah. Pity I can't see how.
Subdues and captures and enemies. So we played through this previously. A couple of episodes back. He got smashed in the face with the butt of her gun.
That's Soldier 11.
Take out that sniper.
I won't let you take her.
Loyalty.
Adjusting for wind.
It just doesn't stop.
Copy.
My bullets are one with the wind. The target's exposed. The melody of combat.
Right on cue.
Supporting position.
Right over.
I'll pierce right through. Press the advantage.
It's the etheric turbulence trigger catches sight of Soldier 11. Soldier 11 is not acting like her usual self.
Soldier 11! No. Damn it. You should have been no match for her. What did you do?
Ah, the blind sniper. So you actually can see.
Release her. Or else you'll have my bullets to answer to.
Your friend is beyond help, Sniper. There's no stopping Silver's revival.
Just as she fires a shot, and vanish into a fissure with Soldier 11.
Damn you. Silver's revival. What did he mean by that?
I'm glad that these are here because that means they're replayable once we get further in the story. And that finishes all of those. So we do still have these. Maybe this was here and it just loaded up on chapter 1 for some strange reason. Once we get further in our leveling, we can come back and do the higher difficulty ones. I see there's chapter 3 stuff too that hasn't been done. Array mode unlocked. Monitor array. Interesting. So it must be the challenges that were new there. Epilogue A, Season 1. That's not even Chapter 1. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Well, we're supposed to be here helping the Sons of Caledon get prepared for the event. But it's Burnus. Burnus. Mocktails, mixers, eyes. Snacks are real nuts.
Is the concert starting?
Standing by. Ooh, we really harmonize. Number 0, Ambi.
See, we don't
Captain
have
of
Trigger
Silver
yet.
Squad.
She hasn't.
It's been a while.
Hasn't been released. We'll stick with Shark. Not long after, somewhere near the recycling plant inside the hollow.
The place that refits old vehicle parts is just past the hollow entrance. We'll be there soon.
Hold on. Actually, I have a question. I heard from Belle that the factory in the hollow sells parts after they've been sorted. If that's the case, why not just buy them outside the hollow?
It's simple, really. With so many bikers in the old oil field, the leftover parts that do end up reaching the market are the ones that no one wants.
Exactly. It's like if you want top quality fresh fish. Someone has to set out to sea early in the morning and use an airship to get the ingredients back to the kitchen.
Is this really necessary?
It's just fish. Is all that really necessary? Proxy, it's way easier for us to come into the hollow to buy stuff, compared to the hassle city folks go through just to have a meal.
Let's move. Ethereals, watch out, everyone.
Don't worry. I'll take care of them.
That's right. We can try out a new fuel.
At your service.
These traps are in the factory to keep ethereals out. They're really dangerous.
Hard to say which one's more dangerous. Traps or Bernice?
Hmm?
Not that.
Just watch. I'm gonna burn them to the ground.
Secret tunnel.
Roger. Stay safe. Hold on. This isn't the way to the factory. Since we're already here, we might stumble across some goodies. Are these the goodies you're talking about?
Let's prepare for battle first.
I'm not exactly thrilled to be serving you. Oops, I just said that.
Roger that.
Electro engine.
I do enjoy Ellen's little quips.
Loyalty. Clear out. Left on target. Copy. Standing by.
At your service.
Roger. Move it. Current overload. Roger.
Okay.
Pinch maneuver.
Thanks for your business. You know, I should be getting paid double for working overtime.
Hey, look, a cargo truck.
See? Told ya! You redefine dumb luck.
There is a fissure there that I'm probably going to find from the other side. Lasers.
There's a lot of ethereals around here.
Just see it as us helping the boss of the recycling plant clean up a bit.
Roger. Eliminating target.
That's the way I'm supposed to go, then I'm going to go this way.
Oh, the parts recycling plant is just up ahead.
Reminder, the ether concentration here is quite low, and spatial stability is normal.
No wonder they can still do business here.
Greetings. By the look of your gear, I take it you're from the Motor League?
Hey, old-timer. We're looking for some bike parts.
So, you're here for parts too, huh? Unfortunately, we're out of stock until the Torrid Inferno is over.
Say what? The heck's going on?
Some youngsters came by this morning and bought up all of my stock.
Huh?
I warned them that buying up everything would make things difficult for my other customers, but the Thyron girl leading them seemed awful fiery, and they paid well above market price.
Thyron girl, that's gonna be Pulchra.
Oh, she said she's from the Sons of Caledon and that they were prepping for the big challenge since they finally got a spot to compete.
Wait, do we have any Thyrans? Grassy, Woody, and Bricky aren't girls, right?
Bernice, the heart of the matter is that someone impersonated us and bought everything here.
Wait, what did you say?
We're the real Sons of Caledon. We have no idea who those other people are.
Damn. Not only did they keep us from getting parts, they also tarnished our reputation. They played their hand well.
Well, actually, the whole thing just feels wrong to me. If you can persuade her to change her mind, I won't object. Just, don't mention it was me who told you.
Where did those people go, old man?
Oh, after they bought everything here, they headed straight to the abandoned vehicle graveyard deeper in the hollow when they heard there were more parts there.
We still have a chance to intercept them.
Looks like we've still got a chance to catch them.
Let's get going, Proxy.
We gotta go back to get our bikes if we're going to the vehicle graveyard. Can we make it in time?
It's okay. We'll be able to rendezvous with her soon.
Rendezvous.
I knew we could count on you.
Extreme heat.
The point is near the highway. We're almost there.
Master, please be aware. Explosive items detected in the vicinity.
Oh, it's nothing. Watch me burn him to the ground.
Oh, that's gonna
Warning.
chain re.
Bernice has activated reckless charge.
No.
Who's that? What terrible taste.
Someone who uses Golden Damsel in Distress as their Internet username has no right to question my taste.
Shut up!
Tumbleweeds.
Be gone.
Resolve.
Copy that. Solid strategy. In position. Off balance. Okay.
This one won't be easy. Watch out.
Clear out.
I'm not exactly thrilled to be serving you. Oops, I just said that.
Gemini.
Roger, roger.
That's it.
Neutralize. Move it. Electro engine.
These tentacle guys need to
At your service.
get lost.
Standing by. Copy. Confirmed. Loyalty. Now you can. Roger. Clear out. Left on target. Off balance.
Biosignals detected in the area ahead.
Great. Piper's already here. I can finally get my back. Wow, Piper! You brought the vehicles! I'm just heeding the Proxy's call. Little old me wouldn't keep you waiting for a minute longer. You're right. Thanks, little old you. Guys, let's ride! I'm just heeding the Proxy's call. Little old me wouldn't keep you waiting for a minute longer. Your rides are here for you. Let's get a rollin'.
As soon as she finishes speaking, Bernice immediately gets onto her bike and rides off.
Slow down, Bernice! You're going too fast!
It's time to find out who's the fastest. We might be able to get ahead of them.
She fades out.
Woo-wee! You young'un sure got some fire in your belly.
Proxy, get on! Let's head out!
Pipe talks like she's like 40 years old.
Perfect! We're the first to get here.
Ow!
I was thinking, since we have the upper hand, we might as well call it a day. But seeing you like this really brings out my predatory instincts.
So soft. So warm.
Are you crazy?
Yes.
Huh? Don't all kitties love being warm and toasty?
Oh, Bernice, are you okay?
Ooh, they're the Proxies! Oh, he's a cat siren!
Bernice, it's rude to stroke someone's tail if you don't know them.
Oh yeah! The first one you meet should be a scratch under the chin, right?
Don't patronize me.
No, don't you so cute when they're angry.
Damn it.
The enemies are tired. Keep it up.
Eliminating target.
Okay. Copy that. In position. At your service. Roger. Roger that. Electro engine. He won't back down. What you deserve.
As my master wishes.
I haven't had enough fun yet.
How come this monster is so strong?
Okay. Standing by. Roger.
You're mine.
Roger. Standing by. Neutralize. Engaging. Thanks for your business.
Okay, that's enough. I give up.
My poor E button.
What? You give up? Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Explain yourself.
It means the refitted parts will be returned, and I'll give up the parts from the vehicle graveyard. So let's just pretend none of this ever happened.
Huh. Pretend none of this ever happened?
What? Feeling hard done by? After I bought the parts, no one else should have come by. This shouldn't affect the Sons of Caledon's reputation. Besides, if my employer finds out I failed, it won't do me any good either. So I'll say the job's done. You benefit from this too.
Pretend none of this ever happened?
Come on, what's your deal? What more do you want?
Oh, but we were having so much fun just now.
What?
Kitty, you're really good. I've never seen a Thyran as skilled and cute as you before.
Cute? Wait, what are you talking about?
I mean it. And it looks like the legends are true. Cat Thyrans aren't loyal to their masters.
I'm just a mercenary working to get paid. And about my employer, honestly, I'm not a big fan of him. But I can't reveal his identity. I don't want to cause trouble for myself, so don't even go there.
That's okay. We won't ask.
Hey, Bernice! This isn't your decision to make!
Leave her be, Lucy. Once Bernice has her mind made up, nothing's gonna change it.
Kitty, if you don't like your current employer, why not join the Sons of Caledon?
Recruiting.
Aren't you afraid I'll betray you? No one's safe from the sharp claws of a cat Thyran.
Don't worry. I've heard that kitties choose to partner up with only the strongest. The Sons of Caledon can definitely live up to that.
We'll see. Once you've actually proven you're the strongest, at least. And stop calling me Kitty. I do have a name. It's Pulchra.
Hey, I was pronouncing it right.
Okay, Pulchra. Let's play again next time.
With a playmate who doesn't know their own strength? I think I'll pass. But I am partial to warm places.
Later that night, after dinner. You've got quite an appetite today. Must be because you've wrapped up your tasks. Those mystery meat burritos and mystery meat skewers, and you're really not phased at all. Don't sweat the insect legs. Did you really have to point that out? Thought I was imagining the insect legs. Well, I guess this really gives us a taste of Outer Ring life. Your phone's ringing. A message, perhaps? Lucy! Look at that face. That's an adorable picture. It's me, Lucy. Hey, Lucy. What's up at this hour? Bathan, we gotta talk. I'll wait for you at the hut behind the gas station. Oh yeah, come alone, and don't let anyone else find out. Alright, I'll just go check on my tumbleweeds. Oh no! They went off on an adventure! So sad. The ones under the truck gone too. Well, they're kinda still there. Those may have been there before. Behind the gas station. Hey, this is where we met up with her once before. For the other event, when she wanted to keep things secretive.
Proxy, sorry to call you here so late. I'll cut to the chase. I have an extra commission for you, and I need you to keep it secret.
Why keep it from the others?
Why keep it from others? We're in a crucial stage of our preparation for the race, and I don't want this throwing anyone off their game. You must have noticed. Lately, every time we go into the hollows, we're met with one obstacle after another. Ugh, it's clear someone has it out for us. I did a background check on Bellum and Pulchra. There's no public info linking them to any biker gang, but I bet they've got something to do with the Vanquishers.
It's most likely.
I feel the same. After all, the Tour d'Inferno is a duel between your factions. Also, knowing Lucius, there's no way he's not involved. But we don't have solid proof, so we can't do anything about it. Proxy, I expected some tricks from our rivals, but something's off. Their intel is always right on the money. If they didn't know about our plans ahead of time, how could they keep getting the jump on us? Someone in town must be feeding intel to the Vanquishers.
Interrogation mode. Need my help?
Do you need me to help out? Not for now. I need to narrow down the suspects first. I'll look into it. I might need your help further down the line, though.
Got it. Ready anytime.
Got it. Just say the word. Thanks. Oh, and just a reminder, don't tell the others. Especially Bernice and Caesar. Bernice can't keep a secret. And as for Caesar, well, never mind.
You care a lot about Caesar, don't you?
You really care about Caesar, huh? No way! I have intel Caesar doesn't know, which means I have the upper hand. That's all. Anyway, I'll contact you once I get a breakthrough. Wait for my word. Bye.
What is it, Proxy? Is there anything else you'd like to know? About Lucius. Wondering how I know it was him? Lucius loves making others do his dirty work. Hiring mercenaries and keeping his hands clean. He's been using these tricks ever since he became the Overlord's right-hand man. If you'd dealt with him before, you'd know what I mean. To be honest, I have a feeling he's involved in that accident when you first came to the Outer Ring. You'd be right about that, because I have third-party information. It does seem suspicious. I looked into it. None of the Motor League's trucks took that route that day. Was it an attack aimed at us? We decided to hire a proxy before settling in Blazewood, so that information couldn't have leaked, but Lucius probably got the details from the Motor League's records of trucks entering New Eridu. I believe he aimed to cause supply losses or even casualties for us. Sorry for getting you dragged into this mess. Proxy's life is never short of risks. It's getting late. I'm out. Go get some rest, Proxy. Don't tell anyone else. Now, go tell Wise what happened. This seems like something I shouldn't do. Also, wasn't he, like, just right here? My tumbleweeds. That's still a really big hollow. You're back, Belle. What did Lucy say to you? I see. Lucy's got valid concerns compared to relatively known enemies. It's threats from nearby that are more concerning. Lucy's investigation might take a while, Belle. Since we're free for now, let's kick back and do our own things. Let's hope we can get this dealt with quick. It's getting late. Let's go to bed. Room door. You enter the room and lay down on a bed that is not the most comfortable but smells fresh and clean. With Lucy's news on your mind and the exhaustion from the hollow, you drift off to sleep. The night passes before you realize it, and a new day dawns in the outer ring. We are really close to level 39. Which I don't know. Oops. This is where we stayed while we were out in the outer ring. Hey, my tumbleweed. So, level 40 is when we... Whoa. Okay. Everything just got really loud in my ears. Hello, Andron. What's the big deal? Just go for it. But I can't, as there's something blocking the road. Blocking the road? Where? You're just too scared to cheer up. Yeah, you meant rev up when you said cheer up. It took me a moment to catch on. Talking back, huh? Not trusting old Andron's wisdom? Nah, you're not old. And I totally trust you. It's just I spotted something shiny on the road. Here, look what I found. What's this? Not a Denny. What kind of coin is this? Yeah, that's just what I was wondering. Got so distracted, didn't even notice I was slowing down. Ouch. With a flick, Andron swipes the coin out of Polof's hand. When you're on your motorcycle, you focus on it and nothing else. Focus on your soul connection with that metal beast. Know yourself and know your ride. Keep your eyes straight ahead. Any slip-up only shows weakness as a rider. Soul connection. Great words, but you always say them so harshly. You don't want to be a wimp, do you, Polof? No, of course not. I'll give it another shot. For the peaceful life in the outer ring. Ha, that's the spirit. I've got your back no matter what. Looks like they've totally forgotten about that coin. Maybe you should pick it up in case it distracts Polof again. Ooh, those are cool. I can give it to the sage in the barrel next time I see him. Hey, the bright side of my headset dying is, it'll stop cutting out and saying, "Battery low, please charge now." Oh, hey Belle, you need anything? You are about to enter immersive storytelling. You cannot complete missions of other types while in this mode. Continue. I haven't heard anything from Lucy yet, but if you're curious about the investigation, go ask her about it. Maybe we can help her out. Well, that was quick. Lucy, it's me. About before. Are you there, Lucy? Her profile picture is fun. I'm here. You want to ask about before? I was just about to contact you. I've got some clues. How's it looking? We have a suspect, but it's kind of tricky. Forgive me while I speak in cursive for a moment. Meet me where we met up last time. Got it. Be right there. Bye. Well, hi. There you are, Proxy. Come take a seat. How about a Bernie's special? Is that a drink? Yep, I'm the bartender. Steel Tusk is impressive. Same dialogue. Same dialogue. That sounds kind of scary. Glug, 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 coughing heavily. What did you put in it? Tough style. Oops, sorry. Let me make a fresh one. No thanks, good. I just wanted to stop by and choke on chili and turmeric powder. Buffy! Is she a vampire slayer? Hello, we have an additional individual here.
Oh, Proxy, it's you. Are you looking for Lucy?
This one right here? Yes, yes I am. Yep, wanted to go over Tour de Inferno details. Which is fair because Piper's not participating, so details of it wouldn't necessarily need Piper's input, and therefore I could be looking for her to talk about it.
Yes, I wanted to go over the details of the Tour d'Inferno with Lucy.
Ah, Proxy. You really know how to keep your mouth shut. That's good to know.
I've said it before. If you can't keep a secret and are slow to react, you're not cut out to be a proxy.
Piper, were you testing me?
Piper, were you testing me just now?
Sorry. But what comes next is crucial, and it's messier than we thought.
Lighter's a double agent, isn't he? Triple agent?
The suspicious individual was discovered by Piper. She'll fill you in on the details.
Here's the deal. Ever since we've set up camp here, I've noticed something odd. Every time Blazewood ships out their handicrafts, Casa always leaves town for 2 or 3 hours at night, carrying hollow gear with her.
The mayor? Not the mayor.
Since Lucy told me there might be a mole, one night I pretended I couldn't sleep and talked to Casa when she was about to leave. She said she was out for a stroll because she also couldn't sleep, and then she just went back inside as if everything was normal. But an hour later, she snuck out of Blazewood again.
That's really suspicious.
Her behavior does seem quite bizarre. Ugh, this is terrible news. Casa's relationship with the Sons of Caledon goes back longer than I've been around. We set up camp here because of that trust. And to Caesar, Casa has always been like a big sister. Someone she can rely on.
Can't believe she backstabbed us. I think is what the end of that said. If she really has backstabbed us.
Casa has always been like a big sister. Someone she can rely on. If she really has backstabbed us.
Caesar's going to be crushed.
Caesar's going to be torn up about it. So, we have to investigate this discreetly. If we're right about this, we need to solve it without Caesar knowing.
This is a tough situation. Like speeding downhill heading for a turn, but your brakes are out. But dwelling on the worst case scenario won't help. We have to roll with the punches, because that's how the Sons of Caledon do.
Piper's right. Once a wild boar charges, there's no backing down. Proxy, I heard there's another shipment going out in a few days. Casa should follow her usual routine. We'll follow her at night and see what she's up to.
Sneaky. The night of the Blazewood shipment has finally arrived. Casa has already left town, Belle. Let's pack up and get moving. Okay.
I shall follow your orders.
Standing by.
I'm at your disposal.
Standing by.
I shall follow your orders.
Good day, Proxy.
Stats are better on a million. There we go.
All right, we're in the hollow.
How are things with Bernice and Caesar?
How are things with Bernice and Caesar? I checked. Caesar's already asleep. That girl's got a routine like clockwork.
And Bernice is all taken care of. I sparred with her the entire day to wear her out. Looks like tonight, the Ethereals in the Hollow won't taste my perfect one-hit KO. They got off lucky.
Quit whining, Lighter. If you'd hidden the nitro fuel better, we wouldn't be in this mess. All right, let's get moving. Only the three of us and the Proxy can handle this now.
That's a massive lift.
It's Casa! This way, quickly!
Tumbleweed. Oh, I heard a box. Gotta save the boxes.
Yeah, mind the blind spot. Roger. In position.
I feel like that's probably going to end up getting patched.
Down strategy.
Here I come!
Copy.
Yay, tumbleweed.
Damn Ethereal! So that's how you want to go, huh? That's like an out-of-the-park home run!
Lucy, I know you're in a hurry, but please, hold your horses. would be a real shame if we were too noisy and Casa found out.
Done. I won't back down. Eliminating target.
Proxy, where did Casa go? Let's search the area first.
Ground past the barricade is damp. Did Casa head, but no footprints. Did Casa head to the upper level?
Looks like this isn't the right way.
Wow, it's the big boy again.
Engaging. Electro engine. And the winner is me! Right on cue. Retreat to advance. Pincher maneuver. Direct hit.
I think this place is a storage area.
Nice shot. Hey, there's a bamboo here. All doors are locked and no clues about Casa's whereabouts, but thankfully we might have a witness here. Let's try asking that bamboo over there. I will do that as soon as I get this box. Hi. Hi, box. You're rescued now. Oh, and another box. What brings you back, Master? I wasn't napping. You're not Master, or the one with the pointy ears, or the tall guy. Who are you? Casa asked us to check on the goods. Did Master ask you to come? The goods are fine, and the ether concentration is low here. Everything is all good. Where's your master? Master went to meet the pointy-eared guy and left through the fissure. The fissure? There's a magical fissure in the storage. Master says it's hidden behind a stack of cargo boxes, but I'm too stupid to remember precisely where it is. Master told me to stay away, saying that I'd get sucked in and die. If you're looking for Master, go through that fissure. It's hidden behind a stack of cargo boxes. I wonder which one it could be. Stacked cargo boxes. Among the boxes, you notice one full of sunflint with signs of rummaging, but there's no fissure around. According to that bamboo, the tall guy took away something from here. What was that? And what did he take? A box full of blazewood handicrafts with a motorbike nearby, supposedly belonging to Casa. However, there is no fissure around. Oh, I see. I found it. Slurp, slurp.
Neutralize. Down strategy. Loyalty. Now you pay. There's Casa. Looks like she's waiting for someone. Proxy.
I'm here like I was told. Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought we agreed.
Mors?
You were supposed to come alone.
What are you talking about? Hand over the goods like you promised.
If you want the goods, you're gonna have to pay up. Or... I'll just take it from the Sons of Caledon.
Wait, what?
You're mine now, and my prey never escapes.
Well, there's...
Yeah, bring it on!
Hell yeah.
Mors, Casa, let's settle this right now! Caesar trusted you. What are you doing running with them?
Hang on, Lucy, I can explain.
You guys met up here in secret. What else is there to explain? What did they hook you up with?
It's not like that. It's just that the town is in dire need of necessities. Ever since the gas station ran out of gas, we've been running low on money and resources.
What? You never mentioned any of this before.
Standing by. Copy. Copy that. Roger.
A beautiful shooting star!
Engaging. Locked on target.
Jump, little Thyron guy.
Eliminating target. Roger. He won't back down. Confirmed. Roger that. It's time.
Smoke screen. Oh look, a lighter.
He's trying to escape! After him! Huh? Caesar, you're here! Caesar, calm down and listen to me. Casa and the Overlord...
Enough! I know. These supplies will get corrupted if left in the hollow. Casa. Take them with you.
Overlord Pompeii?
And look, it's Lucius.
It's been a while, Caesar of the Sons of Caledon. To think that little sprout by Big Daddy's side would dare bring her underlings to challenge me.
Overlord Pompeii, while the Sons of Caledon still recognize you as the leader of the Motor League, you'd better explain why you're here.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That will be addressed soon enough. But first, there's a more pressing matter. Caesar, these goods are what the Vanquishers promised to deliver to Blazewood. Are you deciding to let the mayor take them?
Don't push your luck.
Lucy, wait. I heard you arguing with Casa earlier. I checked these boxes. They really are food and medicine. They weren't lying. No matter where they came from. These are things the town needs. But, Casa, if you're in a bad spot, why didn't you ask us for help? We've known each other for years.
Caesar, I was actually planning to ask you for help. But then you came in all excited, telling me you qualified for the Tour d'Inferno and asked if you could stay in Blazewood for a while. The Sons of Caledon have helped Blazewood so much over the years. At a crucial time like this, we have no way to repay you. So how could we make you worry about this for us too?
Repay? Selling us out to the Vanquishers is your idea of repaying us?
Selling you out? Wait, Lucy, I've never betrayed you. I just made a deal with the Vanquishers. We trade the handicrafts we make for supplies.
She's telling the truth.
Wow.
Although you have the favor of Blazewood, as the Overlord, I couldn't turn a blind eye to the needs of the residents. So I presented them with an opportunity. When Casa suggested moving the trade to the Hollow to avoid any misunderstandings, I agreed. After all, we can't disrupt the peace among League members.
So you're saying the leak about our whereabouts has nothing to do with you?
Standing your ground is a good trait, but not knowing when to back down is just disrespectful. I'm here to resolve this matter. Today I found this in the handicrafts Blazewood delivered.
Suspicious sunflint part. Sunflint part given by Pompeii, little bottle made of iron, usually with some oil inside as a blessing. This one has an electronic chip inside instead.
Is that a listening device?
Moors, this vial should have contained heavy oil, the lifeblood of the old oil field. So why is this here?
Is Moors responsible?
Also, the supplies delivered to Blazewood of late seem to be less than what was agreed upon. Do you know anything about this?
Maybe he's not the terrible mastermind behind all the problems.
Boss, Pompeii,
Moors, I didn't bring you along for the Torrid Inferno just for you to play dirty tricks. If we, as the League Overlords, are not just, then who would want to remain part of the League? And who would protect the old oil field?
I'm so sorry. I messed up.
You're toast, Moors.
I wasn't thinking straight. It's all my fault. I'll take the punishment.
You're willing to take your punishment. Do you think you alone can bear the responsibility for the damage that you've caused? Sons of Caledon, Casa. Moors is my subordinate. I failed to manage him properly. I won't shift the blame onto him. As the current Overlord, I'll take responsibility for this and provide compensation.
Nice speech. Now how do you plan to fix this?
Recently, I negotiated and reached cooperation agreements with several areas neighboring the old oil field. According to the agreement, the old oil field's damaged oil pipelines can be rebuilt through other regions, as long as we provide some of the oil to them.
Wait, does that mean our town's oil supply is saved?
That's right. Within 3 months, the supply should be restored.
Yay!
Also, several regions have agreed to share the roads, opening up at least 5 new freight routes for the old oil field. Sons of Caledon. In the next 6 months, I plan to have you manage 3 of these routes. I take it you won't refuse.
You mean you're just gonna hand them over on a silver platter?
I heard you've been drawing bad routes lately. Though it's just a coincidence, it's time to compensate you. And though the new routes are lucrative, they also traverse treacherous areas and require experienced riders. I have a condition, though. You need to help the less fortunate residents in these 3 regions for free during this period. And any teams using the routes in the future must do the same.
Seems reasonable.
How does that sound?
Hey, Lucy. How are the terms? Are they really as good as he says?
If it's true, it does solve our long-standing issues with Blazewood. Plus, with expanded routes, the other biker gangs would see a significant income boost.
I see. Hey, old man! Your terms are certainly interesting, but it looks like you're making assumptions. The title of Overlord and who gets to allocate the routes hasn't been decided yet. If I become Overlord, I'll be fairer than you.
You can certainly talk the talk. I'll take that as a yes.
All right, I agree.
Caesar, here's a letter of commitment I wrote myself. The route allocations will be officially announced soon. See you at the Tour d'Inferno.
Yay! I was concerned for a bit there that he was going to be very corrupt, but he actually, at least at this point, seems like he's semi-reasonable. And maybe it's just his second-hand guy, but they also said that he's very common for having other people do his dirty work for him, so it wouldn't shock me that he would play the hero while he let his let Lucius be the villain, so to speak.
So, it turns out, Moores bugged the handicraft sent to Blazewood for processing, and was listening in on our conversations.
Yes, and once the goods were processed and shipped out, they could discreetly retrieve the listening device. It's a flawless plan.
If that's the case, why did the Overlord reveal this? At that point, we hadn't even discovered the listening device.
Though we hadn't discovered it yet.
Even if we hadn't found the listening device, once we cleared things up with Casa, we would have eventually started to suspect the handicrafts.
That's right. If we found the bugs ourselves, things would have gotten out of hand.
Is there a difference? Oh, Bernice, always so optimistic. The Overlord stepping up shows some sincerity, at least. If we had confronted him, even if it was all Moores' doing, we wouldn't have accepted his terms, right? Mishandling this could have shaken the foundations of the Motor League, jeopardizing the safety of the old oil field.
Could jeopardize the safety of the entire area?
It could jeopardize the safety of the entire area?
Yes. We've been able to live relatively peacefully, thanks to the League ensuring the security of our oil resources. You have to understand, our oil isn't just coveted by other regions in the Outer Ring. Big city companies see it as the only thing stopping them from expanding into the Outer Ring. If something happens to the oil, the biker gangs might have a chance to move to other areas. But everyone else won't be so lucky. Especially Blazewood. The residents are mainly the elderly or children, and their ether aptitude is weak.
Oh, Proxy! There you are.
Hi!
Sorry to bother you, but can we talk?
Later, a little distance away.
Proxy, I want to discuss Caesar. Ever since we met with the Overlord, she's been acting weird. She's usually straightforward and energetic. But lately, she's just been sitting on her own, lost in thought. She's even eating less than usual.
She has something on her mind.
Caesar's worried about something? It's strange, right? Lighter offered to train for the Tour d'Inferno with her, and she said she'd think about it. I think it's related to what happened that day. But if I ask her, she won't tell me the truth. Just so you know, I don't really care what's wrong with her, but she's still the leader of the Sons of Caledon, and I can't let her affect the others. Proxy, can you come up with something?
How about I take Caesar out for some fresh air?
Lucy, how about I take Caesar out to take her mind off things? I'm planning to head back to New Eridu tomorrow to copy some offline data. It might be a good opportunity. That's a good idea. And Caesar hasn't been to New Eridu much. You can show her around. All right, I'll handle Caesar. Tomorrow, have her take you to New Eridu on her bike. I'll leave the rest to you.
You tell Wise what happened with Caesar that night. Is something troubling Caesar? We've solved the information leak and cleared Casa's name. Caesar should be relieved, right? Doesn't sound like Caesar's style. On top of copying the data, how about taking Caesar for a stroll? Relaxing a bit might help clear her head. Alright. You should get some rest since you're heading out tomorrow. We have a coin we can turn in at the sage in the barrel. Oh, that's Hoshimi Miyabi, isn't it? And this is Pulchra. Maybe this was unlocked now because we've got to that point. Or I just didn't notice that it was blinking before. One of these times I'm going to put Tumbleweed up here and it's actually going to stay, and I'm going to be so happy about something so trivial. I'm awake, just muttering the name of the answer of everything in ancient records. Wait, you don't know what that means? Tell me about the coins. You can have that one. They've even got convenience stores in the Outer Ring. What's that? 747. And those Bangbu knockoffs of Give Change. Like it's painted on. This is almost as good as the real deal. Is this a legitimate convenience store? Oh, find the 747 convenience store in Blazewood at night. And we've got level up stuff to claim here. Okay. Before we go to sleep here, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. For those of you watching over there on YouTube, I do want to remind you that we stream videos like this live on twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are live Monday through Saturday in the evening. Generally around 7-ish p.m. Central Time, but that fluctuates a lot. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we have a TikTok and the social media platform formerly known as Twitter if you want to check us out over there. Otherwise, if you're enjoying the content there on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot, and it lets us know what content you guys are enjoying. That's everything for this episode of Zenless Zone Zero. There's a possibility in the last episode I ended it with Genshin Impact because my brain is scrambled, but it might have been right. Hope you guys had a wonderful time today. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, stay random.